Okay, so first off, I want to apologize to Dr. Crawford about this assignment being a little bit late, coming off the struggle bus and feeling great. Secondly, I want to just say that I've been so appreciative of this course and how it is reviving my hope in a sense that there is another way to teach children other than standardized testing, and that excites me. So, for the first prompt of self reflection, the personal strengths I think that I possess that will make me a good educator are kindness, humility, and empathy. I think students depend on healthy relationships with adults in their lives to develop into capable and kind adults. They sort of learn from the adults around them. I enjoy listening to my students' personal stories, details about their home lives, their likes, their dislikes, and what piques their interest. I love getting on students' level and relating to them on a topic. They love like video games. A lot of my students play Minecraft. They like to play Roblox, which I can relate to because my own son likes to play Minecraft and watch those types of things. So that's great. Their TV shows, their extracurricular activities. I'm all the time inquiring about my students' sports activities, what they're doing outside of school, how their parents are, and sort of the niche hobbies that they might have. I've always considered myself a little bit of a nerd. I like to build models and read books and play games on the computer. And so I really can get on their level in that sense and just talk about things that kids like and sort of get them to open up to me. I think that works in my favor a lot of times in relating to kids and them feeling safe and comfortable around me. As an educator, I do hope to develop the skill that allows me to interpret their unique needs based off of what I learn about them, as far as creating curriculum design and things like that. I hope to be able to sort of do this efficiently to cater to their educational challenges and their own personal abilities and their strengths and their weaknesses. And I hope it just kind of turns me into like a master curriculum creator that can really know my students and know what they need and implement that and just keep the ball rolling for them so they don't fall through the cracks and they don't feel not taken care of at any point. Um, in Unit 1, I learned that despite having my own history with childhood traumas, that sort of helped me develop into an adult that seeks to be that light for my students. I've developed my own special sort of concoction of kindness and goodness that I think all students deserve to feel. It really turns me off in education when I see a teacher who just seems like they don't have the time, or they're just irritated at all the students, or they can't be slowed down for 10 seconds to have a conversation. Even as an adult, I feel tension in relation to those types of feelings or situations. And so I can only imagine how it makes the kids feel. um, and I've learned that there are parts of my personality that have developed due to certain situations that are ideal in an educator, like a lifelong love of learning. As I've said in the past units, my safe haven when I was a child was school. And I think that created in me a love and a curiosity and a hunger to just learn all the time, and it's really made me suited to be a lifelong learner. And it also gave me the ability to be adaptable and flexible and move with the flow of things. And I don't really mind change, and I don't know. It's just, I think that this unit has taught me that there are a lot of qualities I already possess that will make me a good educator. To me, learner centeredness means putting the unique and individual needs of each student at the center of the curriculum that you design in your classroom, so that each student has every opportunity to succeed. In my classroom, this looks and sounds like learning from the students before I teach them. I really want to know who they are and where their abilities are and where their challenges are and where they can improve and where they feel comfortable at. They can't grow confidence until they get comfortable. So I really want to learn from them before I start teaching them. And I think as time goes on and I have more years of experience, I can get better at this. Um, let's see. Let's see. It also looks like um, learning those students as individuals. It looks like creating an environment where everyone feels welcome and invited. It looks like creating a classroom environment that is intolerable to bullying or ostracizing or making people feel left out. And my favorite material we read throughout this class is our book titled So Each May Soar. I actually ordered that and I plan on keeping that in my classroom for years to come. I've really been enjoying reading the material. Um, it's given me a lot of perspective on what it means to be a learner-centered educator while simultaneously learning that I already possess some qualities of a learner-centered educator. And I also have enjoyed watching Katie Martin's TEDx talk and reading her article on shifting the learner-centered paradigm. That really goes back to that hope factor for me that there is another way to educate students that is not just constantly shoving standardized testing on them and this pressure cooker of a system that we have now, that is just deadlines and testing scores and funding. And I just personally, as an educator, would really like to scooch away from that. Um, let's see, strategies that I'm planning to use in my classroom, in my future gym class, which I'm really excited about. I want to give students choice in activities based on their personal ability. I want to do this to challenge their confidence by allowing them to sort of facilitate their own group play. Um, I only want to intercede for guidance. I want to let the students choose their competition level, and I want to give them personalized instruction related to their own unique physical fitness and how that relates to their future as healthy adults. Um, I'm sorry again for the late reply. I loved this assignment. Yeah, so thanks.